Yeah, these songs. Where else will you hear such kind of songs? Where else will you find such kind of genre of music that just make your heart feel melting? Because it's on a Friday, because you are just enjoying, we're just having that vibe. Because today I'm also excited because the guys that I am with today, we met how many months ago? I think it was on May. We had a conversation. We wanted to see about his launch of the album, of the music that he has been doing. So I want to know, you guys, can you guess who this guest is from the songs? Do you really, have you ever seen this? But if you've not seen the guest, if you've never interacted with the guest, let him tell us what is his name and where he is representing Africa from. Hello, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
How are you? Yes, we can.
Uh, I'm doing great, thank you. And how are you doing today?
I'm really excited for having you again here. It's an honor. You're the first artist I've interviewed twice.
Oh, great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, for those for our new fan and also for the new fan, tell them your name and which country you are from and which area are you representing Africa from.
Okay, yeah. So I go by the name DaddyPhil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Afro pop artist. I'm from Zambia. Representing Zambia,
Yeah.
my country. I'm born and bred from there. Yeah.
Wow, wow, nice, nice. Again, what have you been up to since the last time we spoke?
Yeah, great. So a lot has been happening. I've been in the studio working.
Okay.
Earlier this year in May, when we had an interview, I had just dropped my EP,
Yeah,
Love Issues.
yeah.
Yeah, and since then I was just in the studio working,
Mm-hmm.
and right now
Mm-hmm.
I just dropped a song which
Mm-hmm.
is doing really good in Zambia.
For
It's
sure.
called My Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well,
It's
what's the inspiration? Because I've had the theme of the my I'm trying to get it in the
mhm,
sense that now this is 2024 is your year. What's the theme behind
mhm.
it and what was the inspiration behind the song?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Uh-huh.
almost each one of us at every point in life, we
Yeah.
are expecting something.
Mhm.
We are always trying to see where we are coming from and
Mhm.
where we are going.
Mhm.
And I decided to drop my song, My Yay,
Mm.
around this time. I
Mm.
feel it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
at a point of the year where people are taking count of what they've achieved in 2024,
True.
and also people are looking at what they plan to achieve in 2025.
Mhm.
So I didn't want to drop it in 2025 where people can say, oh, well, 2025 is going to be my year.
Yeah.
I thought, let me drop it now because
Mhm.
a lot of people have achieved a lot of things in
True. True.
2024.
True. Yeah.
So people can say, wow, this has
Mhm.
been my year. And, this is a perfect song for them to celebrate.
Uh-huh.
And also for those people
Mhm.
who are expecting a lot in 2025,
Mhm.
this is a great time. When they hear my song, I wanted to give people hope. When you
Mhm.
hear my song, you need to feel like, okay, well, 2024 wasn't really well.
Mhm.
2025 is my year. And that was the inspiration behind the song.
Well, if I was a marketing genius, I would say you really did the reverse marketing there because you're catching two things at using just one stone.
Yeah, I have an incredible team. Thanks to my team.
Well,
Thanks to,
mhm.
yeah.
I appreciate the team. And then what makes this song different from the other genres that you have? How from the other tracks that you've released?
Exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. So December is a month of celebration. The
Yeah,
new year is beginning.
yeah,
There'll be a lot of parties.
hmm,
People will be in that in that mood. They're feeling good.
yeah,
So what makes this song different is that this is a danceable song.
hmm,
This is a party song.
hmm,
It's a joyous song. So when you hear this song, actually,
hmm,
it just gets you going. It just
hmm,
gets you going. I'm
hmm,
super excited that I'm able to give people
hmm,
a different side of me.
hmm,
And I'm uh, I'm a multi-talented. I call myself a multi-talented
you,
Afro pop artist in a sense that
hmm,
I have. I can rap, I can sing, and most of the songs that I've dropped in the past have been more of hip hop.
hmm,
But this song is just an Afro pop, so
mm,
it showcases a different side of me as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
and that most of my fans haven't yet seen.
hmm.
So
Wow.
That's incredible. Yeah.
That's a very unique way, because I was trying to compare this song with the EP that we had a conversation last time, Love Issues, and
Yeah.
one of the thing I like about it is you uniquely know your audience, and you have a deeper way of connecting with your audience, and they for sure they can be able to trace every song that you've done. How are you able to maintain that in all the genres of the music that you do?
Yeah. So music in itself, music is art.
Mm-hmm.
To start with, music is art,
Yeah.
and art comes from the soul.
Yeah.
Art is not something that you force. Art is just something that you portray. It just comes naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And art with the right team
Yeah.
behind, the right team around,
Mm-hmm.
you get to do amazing things,
Mm-hmm.
because you can have talent, but if you do not have the right team around you,
Mm-hmm.
you won't be able to. It would be challenging to showcase that. So
Yeah.
thanks to my team, I have an incredible people around me, and
Yeah.
my team, and they're able to guide me to deliver.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Incredible
Mm.
team for sure. I think you say in artistry you can't just walk alone. And speaking of walking alone, creating music, managing that whole big team, what are the
Mm.
challenges that you faced when you're creating My Ear?
Uh, so basically, when I was making that song, actually,
Mm-hmm.
it's so funny. I was on a plane. And I was just looking outside,
Mm-hmm.
seeing the clouds,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was just like, "Oh God, this is my year. So much has happened in
Yeah.
2024. I've
Mm-hmm.
achieved a lot. In 2025, I expect a lot."
Mm-hmm.
And I was just hearing a sound in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got off the plane and I called my producer, I was like, there's something that I'm feeling. I think we need to work on something. It was like, okay, just send me a cappella, sing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent to my producer, Zace Baddest, great producer from Zambia.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I'm going to do something. And within a short time, he sent me a beat, because I was at another airport connecting, going to another
Uh-huh.
country. So
Okay.
he sent me something, and when I got on the plane, I was just writing lyrics. When I got to the country where I was going, I already had something to do. And the next day, I went in the studio, worked on it, sent it back to him.
Mm-hmm.
And when he listened to it, he was like, "It's incredible, but
True.
it's missing something. We need
Uh-huh.
somebody to jump on this song."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Uh-huh.
Uh, I have a great artist,
Yeah.
Silver Abrahams.
Yeah.
Me and him are under the same management team. So I called him and I was like, "Silver,
Mm-hmm.
we need to do this song." And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Okay, send it."
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to him. He worked on it and he said, "No, I think it's still lacking something." And then it hit me like, okay, I have
Uh-huh.
an incredible artist in my circle. His name is Bloodkey.
Uh-huh.
He's
Mm-hmm.
one of the trending artists in Zambia right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I called him. I was like, "Bro, I have this dope song." He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yeah, yeah, send it."
Mm-hmm.
And I sent it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And in a short time, he sent me his verse. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, everybody's feeling this song. Yeah, so when we made the song, it was incredible. It was a
Uh-huh.
banger. And I was still in another country,
Yeah.
and we needed to shoot the video.
Yeah.
So I had to get my team to shoot my part in a different country,
Yeah.
and then shoot the other guys because they were in Zambia.
Yeah.
So we shot in two different countries, and then we had to send everything to
Mm-hmm.
my music video editor.
Yeah.
His name is Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a
Wow.
good guy, and he had to put everything together. So that was a challenge, having
Uh-huh.
to do this song.
Uh-huh.
Everything was done in different countries at the same time. Yeah.
Wow. Hey. Speaking of, I like that's a story that you should definitely write a book about how you make your music, because that's a very
Yeah.
incredible story, and also something that will be an inspiration to many artists who probably think that, you know what, I'm working in different part of the country. How am I able to collaborate with also a different artist? But for you, for sure, you've been able to master that craft.
Yeah. Like I said, music comes from the heart, so it's not
Yeah.
something that you force. It
Mhm.
just comes naturally, and you won't know when the motivation would come. So,
Mhm.
like I was on the plane when it came, and
Yeah.
and now we have my year. It's a banger.
Uh,
In 3 days,
yeah.
in 3 days,
Uh-huh.
I think now we're about 90. 91,000 views, I think, last time I checked, and I
Yes,
dropped this
yes,
song
yes.
3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually moving at a good pace.
Wow, true. I like it because also it has trending things, which is a question that I wanted to ask. How are you able to manage to keep with the trend and also still maintaining your unique voice?
Yeah, so again it goes back to my team. I
Mm-hmm.
have an honest team.
Wow.
Again, I have an honest team, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me if
Mm-hmm.
I have an honest team, I have two managers. I have
Okay.
Desmond Loveridge
Mm-hmm.
is an incredible manager. He's from Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
and I have another manager, West Boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Zambia. So these people handle different things of
Yeah.
different sides of my music. West Boy handles my business side.
Mm-hmm.
Is a genius in that area. Desmond handles all, my production side. Is always there when I'm making most of the things,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll just tell me that no, bro, I think this is not it. You need to do it again. Or if we were in the studio, it'd be like, no, just get in the studio,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
I'll be done. It's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an honest people around me,
Yeah.
including my producer Zes Baddest. You
Mm-hmm.
just say, no, this is not it. We need to do something. So yeah, it's all about money. It's all about the team, having
Mm-hmm.
the right team. Then you get to win.
Okay. And now, because you've spoken a lot about a team as an artist, how would you advise, what characters or what things do you look for when you're looking for a team?
Uh, so as an artist,
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking for a team to
Mm-hmm.
work with,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that you need to look for is people who want to work more than you.
Oh, nice.
People
Could you
people
say
who
that
want to
one more
work.
time?
As an artist, if you're looking for a team to
Yeah.
build a team,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that you need to to look for is
Mm-hmm.
people who are willing to work more
Mm-hmm.
than you.
Wow.
Because artists will work up some days you don't want to work. You
Mm-hmm.
don't want to get on TV. You don't want to do an interview.
Yeah.
But your team knows that this is important for your career, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll make sure that you jump on that interview, or you jump in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
or you show up at an event and work.
Yeah.
So, but if they are not willing to work, if you're the artist, you're the one with the vision, you're the one pushing the people.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to do this.
Yeah.
You're going to fail,
Yeah.
because there are days when you don't want to do anything, and
Yeah. True.
your team your team will be 10 steps ahead.
Mm-hmm.
My team is 10 steps ahead. I don't know what I'll be doing in 10 days from now, but my team already knows what I'll be doing.
Wow.
So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's a very good advice for, I hope, all the artists who are watching and also the manager who are listening to this will also get that, because it's a very powerful thing. Speaking of days, in music, let's now get to the music in general. In Africa, music is something that you've consumed, music that has inspired you, inspired many generations at the moment, from the eye
Mm-hmm.
that you're using now. What do you see in regard to African music? What thing do you see that is going to happen in African music?
Great question. So I will tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Recently I was in Thailand.
Yeah.
I went to this party
Mm-hmm.
with my team,
Mm-hmm.
and what was playing there, 80%, maybe 70% of the music that was playing there,
Yeah.
it's Afro
Wow.
beats.
Wow.
Um, last week I was in Shanghai in
Mm-hmm.
China,
Mm-hmm.
and the clubs that I went to, it was 50%
Mm-hmm.
of the music that was playing there was Afrobeats.
Wow.
And imagine that's China, and that's China,
Yeah.
and the music that was playing was 50% Afrobeats.
Yeah.
And Afrobeats is taking over now.
Yeah.
Even when you see dance challenges, a lot of people are dancing to
Yeah.
Afrobeats.
Mm-hmm.
It's an incredible time to
Mhm.
be alive
Mm-hmm.
for an artist. This
Mhm.
is an incredible time to be alive. And we African artists, we shouldn't just limit ourselves
Mm-hmm.
to selling our music in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
There is a whole big market out there
Wow.
that's consuming African music. There's
Oh.
a whole big market out there.
Wow. For sure you've traveled and it's something that is very good because now you get to see markets and also in different places. In
Mm.
terms of marketing, how would you compare the taking us as Africans taking our own music and also outsiders consuming our own music? What's the comparison there?
Uh, so taking music out
Uh,
is expensive.
yeah,
The easiest thing
yeah,
in the music, I mean, in music is producing music, writing and producing music is the cheapest thing.
yeah, yeah,
But taking music out there,
yeah,
it's costly.
yeah.
It costs money to
Mm-hmm,
take out music.
mm-hmm,
But if you can invest, if
yeah,
you can invest and sacrifice a few years, it's worth it.
yeah.
It's worth it.
Wow.
Investment has to be done,
Uh-huh.
and for industry people, uh, people at this point, actually, I'm calling out people out there who are
Yeah.
music lovers in different countries. It could
Mm-hmm,
be in any country. If you
mm-hmm,
love music
mm-hmm,
and you have the financial capacity to
mm-hmm,
invest in people,
mm-hmm,
it's something that you may want to consider,
mm,
especially in Afro beats. And I mean, music is Afro beats is going out there, and
yeah.
the people who are making millions, people who are becoming millionaires
Mm-hmm.
out of Afro beats. I wouldn't want to mention names, but I mean, you already know
Yeah.
the big names.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
you are included in
you
the
have.
list though.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking, you've spoken about investment, and now let's take a step backward. What other things are you
Mhm.
working on? What other projects are you working on other than music?
Yeah, so other than music,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to build a fashion
Mm,
brand.
yeah.
It's something that is very in its infant stage right now.
True.
I wouldn't want to dive deeper, but it's something that I'm working on, and I've been giving these the last 2 years I've been working on it,
Yeah.
but then I feel that I'm still not yet there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by mid 2025, it's something that I'll be able to showcase. Because again, as an artist, there's a point where you need to tie a product
Mm-hmm.
to your music.
Yeah.
You need to tie. If you can tie a product to your music,
Mm,
uh, you can make extra money
yeah. True.
because you the fan base,
Mm-hmm.
people love you,
Mm-hmm.
and people be able to buy something from you, and that's what most American artists do actually.
Mm-hmm. True.
A brand
Mm-hmm.
to the to their name.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a very good. That's something that most artists say definitely they should look into because you are a brand, but you can also sell other brands that are there, and then you make an extra income from the music and also the things that you're selling.
Exactly, and Rihanna is an example. Look, Rihanna now.
Fin-
Yeah, exactly.
Lysel, because for sure, I wish we had more time to talk, but I want you to touch just a bit.
Mm.
Give me some two lines from my ear. Just two lines, your favorite, so be biased on your favorite line.
This year, my year, biggie money, I get paid.
Yeah,
That's my.
your two lines for sure. I've seen why they are your favorite because it's all about big money. This year you get paid for sure. You're going to get paid, and it's something I know
Yeah.
you've seen, and also something that has been there. And 2025 is also going to be a year because you've definitely
Mhm.
earned this thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're working towards that.
Anyways, on the last note is what's next? What are we expecting? We as your fan, we as the media people, what
Mhm.
are we expecting from you? Collaborations, any events? Now because you're in festive
Mhm.
season.
Mhm. Yeah. So, well, I would wanna touch on my 2025
Mhm.
plans.
Mhm.
What we are working on now is more
Mhm.
collabos
Mhm.
was with
Mhm.
who we can work with in Kenya,
Mhm.
and yeah, Kenya is one of
Yeah.
to region
Uh-huh.
this
Uh-huh.
African family and see
Mhm.
what we can
Mhm.
create. I believe when I mean we come together,
Mhm.
there's always an incredible thing to create. Yeah.
True, 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 true. Thank you, DaddyPhil, for coming through the studio. I would like you to tell people where can they can find your music, and if someone want to collaborate with you, where they can find you.
Of course. So for my music, it's on you
Okay.
my yay.
Mhm.
It's a song. You
Uh-huh.
can it's you can use it this December.
Uh-huh.
It's timeless music,
Yeah.
and also you can find me on Facebook,
Mhm.
DaddyPhil.
Mhm.
My user is DaddyPhil33,
Mhm.
and Instagram as well, DaddyPhil33.
Mhm.
Tweet DaddyPhil89,
Mhm.
and TikTok
Mhm.
DaddyPhil89.
Wow.
And to me,
Uh-huh.
you can actually just inbox
Mhm.
on Instagram or
Mhm.
Facebook,
Mhm.
or you can send email to daddymusic@gmail.com. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you again for coming through. I wish I had more time to talk more about your music, but for sure, because your music is moving mountains, not only just as fans, it's going to go some many places. And also, I know you're going to come. I hope next time that you're having this conversation is going to be a physical conversation, because getting a three time at an interview, that's definitely
Exactly,
deserve one, a
exactly.
physical. So all the best, sir, and to more collaboration, to more events, and to more music.
Sure. Thank you very much for having me, and I love Kenya.
Welcome, welcome, sir. Cheers.
Thank you.